Hey, what's going on, everyone? Good morning, good morning. What's going on? What's going on? Another week in the market, another day in the markets. Let's get it going. It is July 29th, 2019. Got a couple more days in July's trading session. It's finished out strong. Anyway, so what did we see last week? SPY, it was a pretty strong week overall. In the market, SPY just had a nice solid uptrend all week, reclaiming that 300 level and fighting it going into the close. So definitely trying to sustain its new 300 life and continue trading upwards. So we're gonna see some probably strong continued trading this week. Hopefully, of course, all the bulls are definitely on board. We got some strong earnings coming out again this week. We had strong earnings last week, so obviously a lot of eyes were on Netflix after it just got clobbered last week after earnings, and but found that bounce, found that support, and just put that line in the sand, and then clearly not going out that a fight. Came back strong, fought strong. It went 3-4 days, took back its what it opened up after its low, got down low, took reclaimed that level, trading in the fill zone now, but it's got some overhead pressure, so we're gonna see if it's going to blow right through that and kind of gain back what it lost, or it's going to use this as support, resistance, support, like it always does. So keep an eye on it. Anyway, we're going into the session with 5 on our watch. We're going to kick it off with MDB. As you guys always know, we like this particular security. Right now it's in the buy zone with sitting on its 50-day on the daily, as you can see down here. Had a pretty strong day on Friday going into the close. Higher highs and higher lows. Closed up a little bit shy, 2.5 points to the upside. So we're looking at see if it's going to continue to hold this 50-day level as it always does. And let's see if it continues to have some strong moves to the upside. And we definitely like it. You know how we feel about this thing when it moves. So if it can sustain its north trading on VWAP, then we'll definitely like any pullback, wrapping this thing up to the upside. 175 price target, as you guys know. Roku, let's kick it off. Roku's running strong. We got a 112 price target on Roku. Had a nice strong close going into on Friday, just north of 3.5 points to the upside. So, all in all, Roku's looking strong. Roku's looking really strong. Obviously, you have some earnings coming out. 2 weeks on the 7th, so we're gonna keep an eye on this thing, but we see a nice run up to earnings date and see what's going to happen after that, but definitely see some buying pressure going into that date. Next up, we got Facebook. Facebook's getting hit. It's putting in lower highs and lower lows. Obviously, you can see technically a lot of chatter. Obviously, as it always has chatter, but technically, it looks like it's having a little bit of a hard time trading in the 200s right now. It's obviously closed 199. As you can see, it's got that 50 and 200 right below it. Well, it's got another 10 points for the 50, but we see some continued selling pressure, and if it cannot, reclaim this 200 level, which is not looking so good right now for them. So, if it continues to get pushed down, then we definitely like this thing continues to the downside. Tesla. After its gap down on the 25th, again, getting clobbered on earnings. It's just been obviously consolidated. You can see, dipping down here and there, but no significant moves north or south. So that being said, you have that 50 moving average. I think it's like 221. Let's see, what is it at? 220, 221. So unless this thing cracks this resistance level, which it's obviously going to try to make a run at it, but it's not looking strong in our opinion. We think this thing's going to fade out. We think it's going to continue its selling pressure to the south, and we're going to see if we're going to collect some of this every time we mitigate risk to VWAP any pullbacks. I think we're going to put on some risk and take this thing down to the south side. Last up, Netflix, like we were just talking about, guys. So we've already discussed this. We think it's pressure is going to be heading back south. We think the overhead's going to push down, and we think resistance is support is not resistance. So we think that it's going to continue heading south. Had a nice reversal, but not so sure it's going to continue. Again, we'll see what happens. There's no perfect thesis, but this is what we're feeling right now. It's obviously been very, very strong past few days. But again, we think this is it's going to have a down day or two. Again, it could blow right through this 200-day, but we don't think so. We think it's going to pull back a little bit. So let's keep it on it. We got 5 going into our session. You know how we're doing, how we're trading these securities. If you have any questions for us, you want to see exactly how we're doing, how we're picking these stocks, while we're trading the same stocks every day, reach out to us, and we invite you to come check out the site at thestreettrading.com. We'll sort you out on the 90-day course and get you profitable, get you consistent, help you answer that question why. Bottom line, you want to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, not just blindly following anybody. Pick your own securities, understand why you're getting into a particular position, why you're getting out of a particular position. We don't throw darts at dartboard here, guys. You know what I mean? So anyways, reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us an email, whatever's comfortable for you. We're here for you, answer your questions, and just get you going, guys. All right, listen, have a great day in the markets as always. Stay very diligent with your setups, be patient with price, and respect your stops. All right, guys, have a good day in the markets, and we're going to check you later.